Let's get set for the NCAA Women's Basketball Championship. We head up to Colchester and are joined by Jayla Tyler from the St. Michael's Purple Knights. They are participating in their first ever NCAA Basketball Championship this weekend. So, Jayla, let's start there. How does it feel?
No, it's just an amazing opportunity that we were able to make the NCAA tournament. I know a lot of people outside of St. Michael's community didn't expect to see us on that bracket, but that's the best thing about it. We get the opportunity to show people why we're one of the eight best teams in the East region and why we deserve to play.
Tell me about the experience watching the selection show, gathering late at night on Sunday, what the nerves were like, and what the relief was like.
Yeah, no, it was we were all really confident, but it's still that slim chance, and especially being the eighth seed, but it was an amazing and incredible experience. I mean, we all lit up as soon as we heard our names. I mean, we were the second team to be called, and it was just an amazing experience and be able to share that with our team and just know that what we knew about ourselves was correct. And we don't need anyone else outside other than our team to be confident in ourselves.
Is there a small like bucket list item to that? Because I feel like people grow up watching the selection shows and you always see those
Hmm.
reaction videos, and then that got to be you.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. I mean, coming from my first year being in the NCAA tournament and then now being able to carry that over to this team, it's just been an amazing experience. And a lot of credit to my teammates and my coaches and just the positive culture around our program to be able to make the NCAA tournament.
Tell me about that carryover. You've played in the NCAA tournament,
Mhm.
obviously. You were at St. Rose as a freshman when you guys qualified. What experience do you bring from that? Have people picked your brains? Have you imparted wisdom? Has it just been an unspoken thing?
Yeah, definitely unspoken, but just being part of, St. Rose and just knowing what it takes to be an NCAA tournament team and being able to bring that to St. Michael's is just it just adds a lot to our team and just knowing the atmosphere that the NCAA tournament brings and also just it's a whole different level of basketball when you're in the NCAA tournament. And I think I bring a lot of experience to this team now and just knowing what it takes to be a winning team.
What does it feel like to play in the NCAA tournament? What is different about the atmosphere?
I mean, you're around the best of the best. You're competing against the best of the best, and it makes you better as an individual. It makes you better as a team. I think that's the best thing about it is you want to be surrounded by the best of the best all the time. So I think that's what is the best about it.
You guys advanced to the conference semifinals. You played really well. What kind of confidence does that give you now, going up against the number one seed?
Gives us a lot of confidence. I mean, the number one seed, we've played them before, we know them. So that's honestly the best part about playing the one seed is that we know a lot about them and we've won against them. So I think it's going to be a very competitive battle, and I think it's going to be a good one to watch. And we know each other, so that's the best thing.
Tell me how you guys got here. Like, what was the build like to go from, your freshman year when you were at St. Rose? I think St. Mike's won two games in conference last year. You took a big jump this year, take an even bigger jump. What's that growth trajectory been like? And kind of peel back
Mhm.
the onion a little bit and give us a look at the work that's gone in behind the scenes.
Yeah. So starting the beginning of the season, we were winning, and then we started to take a dip in the middle of the season. And I think that was due to us overcomplicating the simple things that we were doing. And we kind of just had to take a step back and look at what made St. Michael's basketball and just do the simple things. And those losses, we didn't let the losses define our season and how it's still going. And we kept a positive mindset and we were working every day. And that's what got us to this point and being able to make the NCAA tournament.
Why did you buy into St. Michael's? What brought you up north?
Well, that's a funny question, but I knew a lot of people on the team. So like Bella Franchi, Ruby Santos, just I was very familiar with the team and I just saw an opportunity for myself as well and for me to be able to grow and that I didn't really get my first year because I didn't get a lot of minutes, but I think it was just my opportunity to see that I can grow and progress and be on a NCAA tournament team now. So I think that's just awesome.
You are 5'9", is that correct?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Let's talk about what you've been able to grow into because at 5'9", you're one of the better rebounders in the conference. You're maybe the
Mhm.
best offensive rebounder in the conference. How do you get all of that done, not necessarily being the biggest and tallest player on the court?
Hmm. Well, I love rebounding. That's like my number one thing. I love to rebound, but like just be able to get after it and not really letting anyone stop you is really my mindset is I want that ball more than anyone else. So I'm gonna get that ball is basically my mindset in that.
Um, how much how much does your sister hate that mindset? Because I have to imagine that wasn't fun in the driveway.
No, never. Never. I'm actually the tallest of all my siblings. So, but Mia, my little sister, she definitely gets in with me. Like she is just as physical as I am, so it's the perfect battle between both of us. But now, like as a little sister, she definitely gets on me now, and it's honestly the best thing to have a sibling on the team because they're gonna tell you what you don't want to hear, but what you need to hear. And I think that's the best thing about having a sibling on the team.
Yeah, tell me about that. What was that process like? Did you want to play together? Was it like, hey, I need my space?
Hmm.
How did it come to be that you guys wound up both at St. Mike's this year?
So it definitely was unexpected. My mom definitely pushed for it, and I'm actually glad she did. My sister wanted to play with me, and I love playing with her. She pushes me to my limits. She wants me to be the best player I can be. She's like that voice in my ear all the time, like constantly. But she pushes me to be the best. She wants me to be the best, and she prepares me for every game. When I'm battling the post against aggressive posts, she gets me prepared for that game, so I'm grateful for her.
I want to ask about somebody else on the roster that's had a really good year. Tell me about Margaret Monpleasure because to uh, to go for 30 or at least like 28, 29 a couple of times this year um, off the bench says a
Hmm.
lot. What does she mean to your team and talk about the season that she's had?
Yeah, love Margaret. She's just a spark off the bench. I'm a post, she's a guard, so I think we work perfectly together. We always want to get her looks. Like she's a shooter. Like no one can really contain her, but she's the best to work with. Um, I'm always looking for her. She's looking for me, and she's honestly that spark off the bench for us.
And I feel like as an offensive rebounder, you probably look for her pretty early,
Mm-hmm.
don't you?
Yep. She's my kick out. Yep.
Um, when the men's team 2 years ago made the run that they made, you saw a really nice outpouring of support around Colchester, and people talked about it on campus. And I know players on the team said professors came up to them.
Mm-hmm.
What has it been like to have now both teams having the success that you guys have had? What's the buzz been on the St. Mike's campus?
Yes. Well, I have class with two other of my teammates and another men's basketball player, and as soon as we got in the classroom, it was congrats to the women's and men's basketball. I'm like, you guys know, like this is crazy. And even like when we're eating, like I'll have professors come up to us and just say congrats, like keep going. Like there's a lot of support around the same as community and just a great outlet.
Jayla, I appreciate you taking the time. I know it's a busy week for you guys, so congrats on the success you've
Thank
had this
you.
year. Congrats on making history, and best of luck against Southern Connecticut.
Thank you. Thank you so much.